What's going on, everyone? Welcome back to the Alton Podcast, episode number 29. We're almost in the 30s, Austin. How does that make you feel?
Fantastic. If we didn't miss Friday, we'd be there, man.
I love how in the last podcast we talked about we're going to be so consistent for you guys, and then we literally don't post the very next upload day.
In our defense, there was really nothing going on.
Yeah.
We had no good topics. The stuff with Iran and all that stuff right now is too quickly
iffy.
Changing.
Yeah, too iffy.
Yeah, so we want to kind of wait until that kind of sums up at least a little bit more details, and then we're going to do a podcast on that, of course.
Right. But, in the meantime, and we almost did this topic that we're about to do on Friday. Austin doesn't know this, but I do. We were almost going to do this topic, but CES technically wasn't over yet, so I wanted to wait to bring up CES to Austin until it was officially over. And now it's officially over. So now you guys are going to get what me and Austin think are the top worst / impractical products announced at CES 2020.
There was some strange stuff, guys.
Oh yeah, very strange.
Just weird.
Take it away, Austin.
Take it away, huh?
Take it
so
away.
what are we gonna list first here? Should I go with the strangest thing they have, probably?
Let's hold off on that one a little bit because
Okay.
I don't know if we want to start with that. I guess gruesome of product.
Yeah, I get that.
Yeah, I mean, okay, so I guess we can start with, we can start with Samsung Bali. What do you think?
I am okay with that. That's the next best chew toy
Yeah.
for a very high price.
Yeah, the next best dog chew toy. It even moves for the doggo. It helps him work out, him or her. We got to be, gender neutral. It's 2020, you know what I mean? Anyways, the
Absolutely.
ball moves. It's a robot ball and has sensors and stuff. It's got cameras. I personally think it's ineffective simply because it's literally a Google Home with wheels. But Austin has some slight variation of thought. So let the people know what you think about Samsung Bali, Austin.
So I agree with Colton. It's not really practical. I think they could have done a lot better with this product. But I see what they tried to do. We don't have any kind of automated products yet that automate the life around us as situations change.
Right.
So I think Samsung is using this as the first attempt to do that. There's a video on Samsung News that shows a dog pulling a tablecloth down and some candy spilling on the ground. And the Bali seeing that and then looking at the vacuum cleaner that was also Samsung Auto Hover. I don't know what they call them. And it would automate the vacuum clean the mess up. So that's kind of nice to think of it that way, but the ball shape and size and the fact that dogs are a popular animal. I mean, everybody loves dogs.
Right.
This thing's going to be eaten.
Yeah. Yeah, definitely. And, I see your points when it comes to the automation and stuff. And I think this is a good entry product into that space. I just think they hit the mark when it comes to the physical design. Honestly, I don't even know if a rolling around robot is good enough because no matter how big this is, a dog is still going to freak out and try to attack it if it moves.
And the bigger thing is, what about stairs?
Oh, good point. Yeah.
This is not going to be a one-level house. In most situations, it's two-level houses. Plus a basement.
True. Tri-level, my guy.
So what is this ball going to do? How are they going to make this ball able to use all platforms of the house?
Yeah. So what I think they should have done, honestly, is not made a robot, but made like a camera system. And then the camera system might notice movement or something, and then it'll detect, let's just say, that candy mess on the floor, and then it'll send an alert to the vacuum. That seems a bit more practical in terms of logistics, especially when we're talking about pets. But, I mean, and then also at the same time, people have security systems already, camera systems. But most home systems that I am aware of are only outside or pointing at, like, doors. So technically, you can still set up, Samsung Bali cameras throughout the other portion of the house, the living quarters.
Yeah. It's an interesting concept. It's the first of many, I'm sure.
Yeah.
I can't really think of a truly perfect device for this. I mean, you gotta think of stairs. You gotta think of, I mean, everything, and it's gotta be something that won't get ruined by pets. That's hard.
Yeah.
And it's gotta be able to transfer everything. What if there's a mess on the couch?
Right.
You know, what if, I don't know, the dog knocks over a glass, goes on the couch? Is the ball gonna see that?
Right.
And then what can that ball then do to clean that mess up?
Right. And then what if multiple, let's just say messes only, what if multiple messes happen at the same time? Is it going to, like, queue the order for which it happens and then send the vacuum multiple times? Or is it only going to be, like, a one action at a time scenario? You know what I mean? There's obviously a lot of questions still up in the air because this was announced at CES. This product isn't going to come out for probably another 1 to 3 years. But... it's definitely interesting. And like I said, a decent entry point into this market.
I would love to get one myself.
Yeah.
Just to test it out.
Yeah. I mean, sure. Like anything
we got a
new
big
tech,
dog.
Pretty cool.
Yeah, we got a big dog here. 90-pound doggo. I see this dog having a field day with an automated moving ball.
Dude.
He's going to go nuts.
Yeah.
He is going to eat this thing.
Yeah. And at that, Samsung Bali, for everyone listening, is almost the color of a tennis ball. So, I mean, if that doesn't scream dog toy, I mean, what doesn't?
And, yeah, I don't know. And we don't know what the outer ball is actually made of. Is it rubber? Is it plastic? Is it kind of a mixture? So that part's still in question, but it's probably not going to stand up too well with dog teeth.
Yeah, of course not. Okay. So yeah, Samsung Bali was definitely an interesting one. What do you think, Austin? What's the next product?
The next product has to be... It just has to be... I'm scrolling, guys. I'm stalling.
Ooh, stalling.
Moon Ultra.
Moon Ultra. Yeah. This is just stupid. I'm sorry. Yeah. Moon, assuming that's the company name.
I don't know. It's a smartphone device that's trying to fix the issues of photos with lighting problems.
Yeah.
So it's essentially another light that you clip on.
Yep.
And it works.
Yeah.
Here's the thing. Every new smartphone is getting better and better with solving the issue this product is trying to solve. And like, for example, I just got a new phone. And it's the Note 10. The Note 10 pictures compared to my S9 pictures are night and day. The flashlight on this thing is so much brighter.
Yeah.
The picture quality is amazing. I don't see a need for this product unless it maybe has different levels of light that you can switch.
Yeah.
And then maybe I could see a photographer using it. But let's face it, a professional photographer has that really big lens. They have their own camera, and they're going to have boxes. I mean, they're going to have light boxes.
Exactly. Controlled environment.
Yeah, so they're not going to have this.
Right. I mean, just in short, it's a clip light for your phone, and it's irrelevant because every smartphone has a flash. Just comes down to that.
And it looks so big and bulky, doesn't it?
Yeah. But honestly, the picture is obviously not to scale. I'm sure this is no bigger than, like, your thumb. It's got to be stupid small.
you gotta be right, but just to give the audience an idea of what it looks like, just picture a pair of, at least our picture here, like Colton says, probably smaller, but picture a pair of headphones that go over your head, and then enlarge the left ear, and then shrink the right ear.
Right.
And then shrink the whole device and put it on your phone. That's kind of what it looks like.
Right. Yeah, that's literally it. But yeah, clip lights. Back in like the Game Boy SD days without the light in the, you know, the freaking...
No, those were needed.
Right? Yeah, those were needed. But those times were long ago. You know what I mean? Like, it's irrelevant now.
Yeah, no longer needed. This flashlight is absolutely insane.
Yeah. I mean, sure. Like, I guess if your flash breaks, but I don't know a single person to where their flash broke on their phone. So, moving on.
I don't think I have either.
Yeah. You know, Austin, we're going to save yours for last. We just have to.
I'm okay with that.
We just have to.
I'm okay with that.
The next thing is actually another Samsung product. And it's called the Samsung Suro TV. And in short, it's a vertical TV. A vertical 43-inch television.
And it looks weird.
Yeah,
and I think it's because when I think of any kind of vertical screen, my mind automatically defaults to a phone.
Yes.
But this thing, I think they kind of had the same idea in mind at Samsung.
Yeah. Because
you can use your smartphone, and by tapping on the TV's frame, it will mirror the phone to the TV.
Yeah.
I just don't see a point.
So, I mean, it definitely was made to be like a smartphone companion type of product. But at the same time, how often are you going to want to look at your Instagram feed on a TV while you're already viewing it on your phone?
Yeah.
Kind of weird.
You can put YouTube on most smart TVs. You can stream most everything to your phone to a smart TV if you have an Android already.
Right.
So I don't see the point of this product
Yeah.
to help make it easier, maybe? I mean, hell, these new phones, they have that screen recording.
Right.
So just record it and put it on your computer and you call it a day, I mean.
Yeah, I mean, it's... I just don't see the point in it because I just don't see people viewing vertical video off of their phones. It really just comes down to that. Now, I was talking to Austin about this before the podcast, obviously, and one thing that did come to my mind is that I can see businesses buying this for, like, digital banners when they're set up at, like, an event with a table or a booth. I can definitely see businesses doing that, and all they have to do is double tap their phone or whatever against it with the picture on their phone. Boom, done. Banner set up in 2 seconds. I totally get that. But yeah, I really only see this as more of a B2B product than a B2C product.
And, you know, mentioning it in that kind of light, I could see it being used in, like, meetings or keynotes that are on your phone.
Yeah.
And then you just tap it on there. You got a nice big screen for the whole audience to see.
Yeah.
That would work fantastically.
Yeah.
But
like, I can...
Like you said.
Go ahead.
Consumer market, I just don't see it working too well with regular people like us.
Yeah, I can see this popping up in, like, design agencies. Like, when you're testing on mobile phones, but, you know, obviously you got to present stuff to the team. Obviously, 10 people can't crowd around your one hand with your phone. So I guess this could be good in the design space. But like I said, that's more of a B2B relationship. Technically, it's a consumer purchase, but, you know, it's... Looking at it broadly, it's a B2B thing.
Absolutely. And then, you know, another product we have that we thought was not the most maybe implemented is the right word for it?
Yeah.
Is the Roland Go Livecast.
Yeah.
And it looks just like, I don't know if you guys are streamers or anything like that in the audience, but if you see the Twitch decks.
Yeah, Stream Decks. By
Elgato.
Elgato.
Yeah, they're fantastic. They're a little pricey. But they're really cool. This is a retro version of that. Retro tech seems to be in right now at the PlayStation 5.
Yeah.
The way it's rumored to look, and now we got this guy.
You mean the Atari?
The Atari, man. It's the Atari.
The Atari.
It's a big Atari.
It is.
But it's an Atari.
Yeah.
And I just don't know. This is more for smartphones.
Mm-hmm.
And I don't... Do you think it's going to have much weight?
You know, we were also talking about this before the podcast, and I just don't see the practicality in it simply because if you're vlogging and live streaming with your smartphone, you're already on the go on, all the mobile connections and stuff like that. It's just another thing to carry. And according to this image, there doesn't seem to be like an attachment that this can just attach to the phone and make it kind of like a one handheld thing with the phone, which makes it to where you have to, plug the cord in, and then you gotta make sure all the apps are on your phone, and then you literally have to hold it. So yeah, I mean, it kind of defeats its own purpose simply because it's not viable in the sense of, transportation, logistics, literally the whole reason why you're mobile broadcasting.
Yeah, and this mentions that the array of control options help solo producers and streamers queue up sound effects, display titles, mix audio, and more. Mm-hmm. And I feel like a lot of that stuff can be done through editing software.
Right. Yeah, I mean, it's definitely
so unless
weird.
They're truly live streaming it, I
right.
don't see a point, and a lot of vloggers just kind of upload on YouTube. They don't live stream.
Right. Well, I mean, IRL live streaming on Twitch is becoming more of a thing. Like, for example, Andy Milonakis and Seer, they do it a lot. But there's only, like I said, there's only so many functionalities to where this is actually going to be useful in that scenario. But like I said, when you're live streaming out of a backpack, you're literally live streaming out of a backpack, which means you're really not trying to hold anything other than the camera recording yourself. So, it's just another thing to carry this roll and go live cast. Maybe it's a good start into this market, but I personally wouldn't use it unless it had maybe like an attachment to where it can like be held on the phone or something like that.
It's going to take a few more models and generations. Maybe in the future this can become more mainstream. Mm-hmm. I guess like you said, if IRL streams are becoming more popular.
Right.
Then this could be the product that kind of helps push it into a higher category.
Right.
But on the flip side, this is a product that helps tank it into a lower category.
True. Can confirm both sides.
So it's going to be a really big coin toss. I hope it does well. Mm-hmm. I don't like seeing products fail.
Yeah, same.
I know how much money goes into R&D, and it's awful.
Yeah. Can confirm as a UX researcher and designer. It's a lot of money.
Yeah, it's a lot of money.
Yeah.
So I hope it works. Mm-hmm. I just don't see it working.
Right. That's a way to put it. All right, Austin.
Okay.
I'm just going to let you take the floor, okay? Go ahead.
Colton's stepping out for probably the first time.
This is all Austin.
This is the first time Colton stepped out. Mm-hmm. I'm sad. He's ditching me, guys.
Like, I'll butt in, but I'm sure as hell not introducing this.
Okay. And just for kicks and giggles, the list we were using to explain these products to you guys is on time.com. It's the 25 best gadgets of CES 2020. Mm-hmm. And we picked out the ones that we thought were not the best.
The worst of the best.
Yes.
Yeah.
This product I'm going to mention didn't even make this list. Mm-hmm. It made a different list that was the worst products of CES 2020.
Yeah. So it's in our ballpark.
It's completely in our ballpark. It's just a major extreme.
Yeah.
So,
all right.
Colton informed me, 2019 CES banned all kinds of mature audience technology. Mm-hmm. No sexual technology at all. Mm-hmm. That was a good thing, in my personal opinion. especially after seeing what was released in CES 2020. By the way, 2 of these things, I'm not going to mention them on this stream, but if you're curious, time.com, 25 best gadgets of 2020, CES, 2 of these things on this list are sex tech. So people are not only thinking it's a nice thing that they put it in CES 2020, they're thinking it's one of the 2 of the best things that were in CES 2020.
Right.
That scares me, guys.
I mean,
that
the main point
me.
why they mentioned it, they're promoting, I guess, sexual health. And, I mean, I guess from a medical standpoint, sure, I guess it's important.
No.
No, there is, yes. There, okay, I'm done talking. Take it away, Austin. Take it back. See, this is why I do want to be a part of this.
He's gonna jump in. Don't worry. But for right now, he just wants me to introduce the topic.
Yeah.
So, CES 2020. This person, his name is Jeff Bennett. Has released this brand new Band-Aid. And it's being coined. By the way, side note, any kids or people that don't like this kind of topics, go ahead and chime out of the topic or podcast now.
Podcast will be listed as explicit, obviously.
Yeah.
So
explicit podcast coming up right now.
Yeah.
Everything else was totally a-okay. So people that are chiming out, like and subscribe, say hi, all that stuff.
AltonPodcast.com.
Get that in there real quick. But this Band-Aid is being coined the taint bandage. And it's supposed to apparently help premature ejaculation. It seems very weird to me. Not only is this Band-Aid put in a very strange spot with the electrodes, I'm going to add, it's also got an app.
Yeah.
It's a bandage with an app, guys.
Yeah. You got to keep the Fitbit on in bed, fellas,
Yeah, and I don't know the practicality of this. From a medical standpoint, I get it to a degree. They are correct. This is a common issue or symptom diagnosis that a lot of people get, about 30% in the population of males. But I think there's better ways to manage it than this. I don't know. Do you have any comments here? Like, what do you think about keeping a Fitbit on and just programming, I guess, turning the bandage on? Turning a Band-Aid on. That just sounds weird to say.
Turning a Band-Aid on or off to prevent or allow ejaculation.
I would say prevent or sustain.
Oh, no, it's both.
There we go. Let's go with the sustain.
Sustain, yeah. Sure.
Because this is for endurance. This is for stamina. And I just don't see it. A couple interesting comments here that I just think is very weird. One comment here: an app on a phone or Fitbit, says Bennett, will allow the partner to turn the device on and off. The device will have a volume control that'll let partners adjust the sensitivity. I don't know. When I saw this product, I was at a loss for words. They want to sell this bandage for $25 a pop.
Oh.
And it's pending approvals, production, and other potential obstacles. I mean, you got to figure this is actually sending electricity to that part of your body.
Yep.
That's very close to everything. And just some things you don't really want to have electrodes next to.
Right.
Just saying.
Yeah. Yep. Can confirm. I would not want it there.
And it makes me wonder, like, what gave this guy this idea?
They This guy
gotta know.
felt super bad that he got banned from CES 2019. And he was like, I'm going to show them. I'm going to make the greatest ejaculation-free Band-Aid of all time, okay? And then, he's researching it. He's developing it. He's like, I'm going to show these guys. And then CES said, oh, hey, yeah, you in the back. Yeah. You can come back. Literally this year. Yeah, 1 year after I said you can come back. And then the dude's like, oh, okay. Well, here it is.
It's so weird. And, so anything to be coined to help people in a medical standpoint has to go through trials. It has to be proven safe for use by the patient. And it has to be proven that it actually works. I don't know of many people that are going to openly go into trials with this product.
Well,
the nature of people having this issue, they don't want to talk about it if they have it.
I mean, true.
So going in it automatically states, I just don't see it, man. I don't see this catching on. I don't see people wanting to wait. Oh, let's make sure the app is on. Oh, let's put the condom on. Oh, let's also put my taint bandage on, too. We gotta do all three now.
Okay, can we just talk about the name? I just can't. Like, what is that name? Come on.
Well, the article says it was coined this.
Oh my god.
And technically speaking, on a medical standpoint, it's called the perineum. Is that area of skin there? But the public, it's more commonly known as taint.
Yeah.
So,
socially deemed name already. How about that?
Yeah, and it's crazy. It looks so weird, guys. If you look into pictures of it, I'm on CNET right now, and it's a nice long article, very interesting. Just not something that I think I would ever consider. Like, if I was I just can't see a situation anywhere that I would say, yes, you should buy this product, it will help you. I don't see myself doing that, and that's a problem.
Oh my god. Well, to be fair, if it makes you feel better, most products, if not all products at CES is upcoming tech. This probably won't be on the market for another 1 to 3 years.
That almost makes me more concerned.
Okay. Well, how about this, Austin? We'll end the podcast now, and you can follow the taint bandage around on the internet for the next couple years. How about that?
I don't want this still. That's kind of scarring, man. I just realized, looking through these pictures, they have a close-up of this bandage, guys. There is a flipping touch sensor on the bandage.
There is indeed a touch sensor.
Why?
Can confirm, looking at image now, it is there.
Why?
Because science.
If it's run by app, you don't need a touch sensor.
Technology, Austin. It's technology. It's
This
a
kinda
motherboard
confuses me, guys.
in a bandage. What do you expect?
What if it falls off?
Then I guess bed game is over early.
Okay, guys. We had to mention that topic.
Yeah.
It's very interesting. Let us know what you guys think about all the topics. Is there anything on CES 2020 you guys liked? There was a lot of good products released.
Yeah.
Sony released their car. I thought that was awesome.
Yeah.
I think it looks very slick. And just real quick here, scrolling. There it is.
Ooh.
Sony Vision S is what it's called. Look
Yeah.
it up, guys. It looks awesome.
Yeah, it looks pretty clean.
Tesla's still better. Sorry.
We'll see.
No, it is.
But yeah, guys, if you guys like what you hear, make sure you guys hit that subscribe button. You can stream us on all major streaming platforms, including Apple Podcasts, Spotify, and Google Podcasts, and a few others that are at altonpodcast.com. Make sure you guys follow us on Twitter and Discord, both at Alton Podcast. And we will see you guys in the next show.
Thanks for listening, guys.